What's up guys, welcome to today's video. We are driving the Evo. It's been a while since I've driven this car because one very key part to this build that was very expensive and had a very long wait has finally arrived, and I finally have time to put it in. So that, amongst a few other little tidy up bits I want to do to this car, because its next road course day is going to be very soon when everyone's in town, and I want to make sure this car's in tip-top shape because I truly believe that this thing will be a monster on track once I get it right. So we're doing that. The wheels for the Missile Chaser finally came. I've got a billion different things going on between all the cars, trying to get them all in tip-top shape for all of the open house shenanigans we're getting into. So there's gonna be a lot in today's video, but it should be fun. Can't get over how good this thing sounds.
Loud?
Loud.
Banana? Flop?
Oh. One of the things I need to do on this car is replace a couple of the rod ends because they've developed some play from all the bumpy roads up in Connecticut. Another thing too that recently started, there's a bit of play in the wheel that's not related to the rod ends, so hopefully it's just something loose and not like a bad rack or something. So I've been talking about having special wheels for this car for quite some time now, and you guys get to know me, I'm super impatient, so if I have the patience to wait for something, you know it's gonna be good. So what we have inside these 4 boxes right here is my very first set of custom 3-piece wheels. Because this car is technically wide body, it was very hard to find wheels that fit it perfectly without having to run spacers. And the specs are kind of weird because it is like a 9.5 front with a really low offset. And then the rear, I can go pretty wide, but again, trying to fit the right tire makes it kind of tricky. So I hit up VRWheels. They had these very cool LXZ faces in stock, and they were able to rebuild them to the spec that I needed with brand new lips, and they actually wound up diamond cutting these faces for me. I was kind of torn between doing them white and doing the diamond cut, but I was worried the white might clash a little bit too much with the brown, and these look sick. So I'm gonna test fit them, and we'll go from there. Got some shiny new hardware too, but the most important part, I got some brand new caps from Japan for these things. The red caps are the jam. Boom. This is a big moment for me because this is technically like my first deep dish 3-piece wheel that I'll be putting on a car. And I think what's also cool about it is, like, you know, LXZ is the name of the wheel, LZ. But I've always been a fan of the concave faces on these, and they're gonna look so sick. So I'll tell you guys the specs in 1 second. I'm just gonna finish putting these center caps in, get them test fitted. Looks so good. Alright, so obviously since this car has angle and it's a drift car, we couldn't go too crazy with the front, but this is a 9.5 +2 with a 3.5 inch lip. Please clear the brakes, please clear the brakes. Alright, we're good, we cleared the brakes. And it looks like it's kind of gonna be perfect, I think.
Yeah, it's like right there.
I'm a little bit worried about in this back section. I know with a lot of JZXs you have to actually like cut some of this in order to get the proper clearance. But I'm very stoked. Let's try the rear.
All right.
I know this. I gotta give a massive thank you to VRWheels because this is a big moment in time. This is my first wheel that's almost negative offset. This is a 10.5 +0. All right, no spacers needed. Slide the Johnny on here. Get a 265 on this. Have a nice drift fitment. Ooh, look at that.
Oh man.
Like, this is not even super aggressive. Like, I think it'll be perfect.
That's gonna be nice, yeah, for sure.
Oh, dude, I'm so pumped.
Ooh.
So VRWheels actually had these like really cheap already. So a lot of times when you go on their site, you'll see they have faces, and sometimes they put them on like crazy sale. Like, I don't remember what these faces are, but they were ridiculously cheap, and I was gonna buy them like already kind of like how they were built, and they gave me a really good deal on rebuilding them to get the exact same spec that I needed. So I have to give a massive thank you to VRWheels because of them. This car is gonna be sick now. I'm gonna probably zap these on and lower it down, but yo.
Yeah, that's fire.
This is what this car needed.
Dang.
One of the other things on the list today is to do the upper control arm bushings on this. See if you can get a shot at that, Schulman. Ready?
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
That's a lot of play.
Jesus.
That's sketchy. So, all right, I'm gonna probably lower this down with some, I mean, in the rear I can already see it's mint. I think we'll be fine in the front. I'm just nervous that a 235 like is gonna hit in back, because I think before I was basically running a 9.5 plus 15, and these are 9.5 plus 2. So that's an extra 10 mil, yeah. So we're definitely gonna run into issues with that unless I can get a little stretchy boy tire on it. Alberto's finishing up the R32 at the moment. I don't remember if I told you guys this yesterday, but I realized that the turbo gasket on this was super shot. So we got that changed, and then I guess one of the water lines was leaking. So he's remaking that hard line right now. It's about to ask what kind of fancy tools you use to make those hard lines, but I can see right here.
This thing right here?
No, you're supposed to say, this thing right here.
Oh, I got no boost.
He's got a boost leak today. It's definitely going to look a bit absurd in these next couple videos because we've got so much cool new stuff coming in, but a lot of it is like kind of made urgent by the open house because like, oh, I need this for the open house, oh, I need this for the open house, like the wheels or the new car or this box that I just got right here. Mormon hooked me up with a good deal from his Obsessed Garage site to get myself a proper toolbox because since I moved to the warehouse, I've been using Alberto's tools and Alberto gets annoyed because I lose his tools.
Double the tools everywhere now.
No, I'll keep mine.
At least I'll be glad my tools get to stay there and I'll be like 1 tool over there, 3 tools inside this car, 3 tools inside the other car, 1 tool in the track.
All right, well,
Like,
this is why tools get misplaced because how do you know what you have?
I don't have a big enough toolbox to fit everything, so I just put it there. But this toolbox has built countless cars. It's super reliable and it works.
I'll have my own tool set that I'm excited to have so I can pretend to work on cars.
All right, well, here comes Hurricane Adam. I'm gonna clean all the mess up like always.
Hey.
Oh, what do you mean, hey?
It sound like you clean up my mess.
What?
That's not a mess.
That's yeah, you're right. Compared to what usually.
We're doing an open house bonfire.
All right,
guys.
all right.
See all that Ignite red? Shout out to Ignite for special. No.
Yeah,
we're
you know.
gonna light everything on fire.
Yeah, sometimes tornado Adam when the whole place is destroyed, but right now it's kind of clean. But
Oh boy, how are we gonna lift this?
we're not.
I couldn't resist, dude. Oof. It's gonna be so nice. So, all right, here's the thing. We have a really like junk Harbor freight box that we used for FD last year. And I figured if I got a nice box for myself to use in the shop, we could also use it for FD so we have a better tool selection and a nicer box. So I told you guys there's a million different things going on today. One of the other things that's going on in this car. Is there a bolt on the bottom?
Yeah.
This car is getting some new aero. So if you remember, forever I've had kind of these ghetto bacon weave rolled fenders that I've literally just rolled from crunching on my wheels, and they keep getting caught in the wheels. So I did get fenders for this car forever ago. I don't know how I felt about them, just because they, I don't know, I'm not crazy about vents on cars, but these I think are like 20 mil. I don't remember if these are D-Max or what they are, but the fitment with these fenders is a lot better, and then we don't have the issue with my dumb lobster fitment. So you can kind of see with these on here, we're pretty good with the wheel now. We're not poking out, and I might even be able to get away with a little bit of a spacer. So exciting stuff. And even more exciting, I might be able to actually lower this car a little bit more in front, because I had to have the kind of monster truck fitment because of the stock fenders, where now it looks like I've got a little bit of room to play with. So we shall see. All right, so we got this thing all unboxed, and hopefully I won't have a hard time keeping stuff organized now that I've got all my little dividers. I'm very excited about this. Just giving you guys a quick tour of what we got in here. I'm not gonna go too into detail because we've got more important stuff to do, but a lot of nice stuff in here. Boom. Looks like we got a surprise visitor in the house. What's up, country?
What's good? What's good, man?
We got to keep these on the DL because I can't show these in the video
You
yet.
can't show those in the video?
No.
Okay, what can you show in the
I
video?
can show this. What do you think about this?
Listen, I'm in love right now, man.
Yeah?
I can't believe you giving me this for my birthday present, man. Thank you, man. You know, I'm honored. I'm honored.
So we got some tires mounted up on these bad boys. 265s for the rear, and then in the front I actually did 225s. Those are both rears. That's the front. 225, 35. So a little bit more low profile. Hopefully you won't have rubbing issues, but I have no idea, honestly.
Were you nervous about? Are you
I'm
sweating?
not nervous. I'm saying I'm sweating like it's dripping, dude.
Oh, you're sweating.
Woo! Yeah, I'm sweating. I ain't sweating. I'm sweating, dude.
Oh, God, dude, look at that.
Yeah. I might need to lower it or raise it a little bit. I don't know, but I'm just going to get these on and lower her down and see how she is. Oh, yeah. Relax, dude. So if you guys remember, I was very, very let down with the Evo on track, which was a super big bummer because I'd put so much time, energy, and money into trying to make this thing an ultimate cornering beast. And the problem was that it just pushed in the front, pushed in the front, pushed in the front. Later down the road, I found out that putting a two-way in the front of a track car is a very bad idea. I don't really know much about all-wheel drive. I just knew that, you know, having them lock and being able to power out of the corners makes sense. But if basically you were off throttle or on throttle, which is pretty much 90% of the time on the track, load or opposite load, like braking, it would lock. So you basically had like a welded diff in the front and it would push. So unfortunately, there's one option that I was able to find for a front diff for the Evo that would be suitable for what I needed. And it's a one-way diff. Could run the open, but I like having the, you know, the power out of the corner of both tires because it feels nuts. So I was able to find a one-way. 4 months later, after ordering this stupid thing that cost me way too much money for a stupid Evo, and I still got a stupid Evo 8 where I can get parts easily accessible, but no, I had to get a stupid Evo 5 because it's the coolest car in the world. I got a Cusco Lsd one-way. And this thing cost me way too much money. It was the most absurd thing I've ever bought for the Evo. But it's the one missing link that this car needed to be the ultimate track car. So typically with a two-way, both on decel and acceleration, it's locked. But when you're coasting, like if you're pushing the car or like kind of slowly coasting in a parking lot, it would behave like an open differential, where a one-way is only locking in one direction. So under acceleration, it locks, but under kind of like coasting and braking, it won't lock, so that way hopefully you won't have any mega turning issues. And this is supposed to be a relatively soft and not super aggressive setup, so hopefully that'll be the jam. This is the two-way, the Cos two-way that I had in it originally. Right now the car has an open diff from Tommy's Clip, but that one is like super vibrating and garbage, so that's why we're finally now going to the one-way. I've even got the special fancy-dancy Cusco Lsd oil for it. We've got new bearings as well. Hopefully they're the right ones, because ordering Evo 5 parts is a nightmare in the US when people only know Evo 8 stuff. I hate fitting aero, but I also don't know where I was going with that comment. Leave it to Alberto to save the day in a matter of literally 30 seconds. I was explaining to him, it was very scary. I don't know if I told you guys this. On the track, for some reason, whenever I would go right, it felt like the throttle was getting stuck on the chaser. And of course, I looked at, you know, the actual cable and followed all the way to the throttle body, but I forgot these things actually have traction control and a little module on this side. So Alberto realized, since this car was in a wreck, the power steering was so close, that it was actually interfering and causing the throttle to get stuck on this side, literally only in one direction. It's kind of funny, isn't it?
Yeah, I shouldn't touch anymore. That has to be pretty scary. It's like, oh, like what the?
It was just so bizarre because it like kind of felt like one of those things was in my head because it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
But
at least it let go. I didn't know stay stuck.
Yeah, for real. I was ready for it. I popped it in neutral the first time it happened. And I was like, oh god, oh god, oh god. The runaway diesel. So I got the wheels on here. I'm about to lower down for the first time. I'm not gonna lie, I've never had such shiny wheels in my life before. I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, the wheels are sick, but I don't know if I can handle the ice. Let's see. Fitment is so much better now. And I got even more clearance for angle. All right, we're gonna need to go down real slow and back. Yeah. I think we'll be all right, but how slow? Slow as you can, Shoal. Yeah? Yep. Let's see. Take it slow, brother. Come on, come on, come on. Kill me, the suspense, dude. The car's really low right now, so I might need to raise it. I still don't have proper coils in the back. Some junk that it came on. Oh, dude, we got so much room. Really? So much room for activity. Hell yeah, brother. I might even be able to fit a spacer in there if I wanted. Dude. Woo!
Oh, dang.
Dude, we icy.
Dang, I'm getting stoked.
Woo! I'm sweating, dude. So icy, I'm sweating. Whew.
Oh, man.
God damn.
Oh, man.
God damn. God damn.
Yeah, dude.
Oh. Oh. God damn. Look at that. Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, buddy. Woo! Alberto, you got any noises?
Damn it.
Sure, man.
What do you think?
Looks good.
Look at that.
This car's almost looking too good now. Hold on.
I know, it's like my nicest looking drift car.
The red car had no thing for, and now you're making it one of the nicest cars. Like, stop. What are you doing?
It's better to...
It needs more low though.
Yeah, no, I think we can go lower.
Yeah.
So I think for now I just want to test the car, make sure it works, but definitely the rear needs to go a little bit lower. Front could probably go a little lower now too. But yeah, we got plenty of room for activities with these wheels, I think. Let's start it up and check the clearance. Also forgot to tell you guys, I have a super single in this car now from VRWheels, and this car is a brand new R154 with the same gearing as my car at Ebisu now, so no more room for complaints. So got a good old R154 5-speed, brand new transmission, so the shifter should feel good. And I don't know, let's check clearance. Oh yeah, love that noise. Oh, I forgot this car doesn't have a TPS on it right now. Everything is coming together. I have power steering in this car now too. Before I didn't really have power steering like I did, but for whatever reason there's a little solenoid that goes into the rack that's like variable with how fast you go to make it softer or stiffer, and the wires were cut, so it was in like safety mode and full stiff all the time. And we wired that back up, and now I can actually turn the wheels without having to Alright, I'm gonna check clearance now. Full lock with some baller 18-inch wheels I never thought was possible. But yo, look at that. That is so good. All right, let's check the other side. Okay, other side. Oh, plenty of room for activity. We golden, brother. I'm gonna go test this thing with the new trans. All right, so you're probably gonna think I'm ridiculous, but these wheels fit well. They almost rub a little bit in the back, but in the front, they're just slightly sunk. Now the car is jacked up, so I'm not gonna be able to show you exactly. So I got some 10 mil spacers for it, and I'm hoping that it'll get this thing looking better. Here we got a nice little 10 mil boy. Skirt, skirt, hub centric. I already got extended lugs, so we're golden. Let's see if that helped. We gonna rub or are we good? I think it'll be good. We'll see. It's a lot better now though, for sure. For reference, this is the sunk side. Now this is the side with the 10 mil. Way better. So this is probably something that I should end up saving for like tomorrow's video, but I want to put these on the shelf and I know they're gonna be shown in the background, so I figure I might as well show you guys these now. These wheels are actually drag wheels for the Supra. I don't remember if I told you guys this, but one of my goals is to go 9s with the white Supra. Just haven't gotten all my new turbo stuff for it yet. So these are going to be the drag wheels. I actually went through Titan and got them to help me get the same forge lines that they had on their car. So these are a true multi-piece forge line wheel, but custom made in Titan's specs for the A90 Supra. And everyone thought I was crazy doing this finish, but there were some work wheels that they made that I really liked that had like a matte gunmetal face with a polished bronze lip. So I tried to replicate that, and I think it looks pretty cool and different rather than the normal just polished and silver look. So hopefully it'll look good, but for now these are just gonna go on the shelf until I get the right tires. So now's the fun part of re-liverying this fender to make it look back in place. It's gonna be a slow and timely process, but I should be able to get it good. I guess from a distance it doesn't look that bad, but this whole vent situation is a nightmare with this livery design, and it kind of makes it look stupid. So I probably should have adjusted this and maybe not put this part here, but I don't know, I just feel like that looks dumb. I did a really bad job wrapping it too. As someone that doesn't know how to wrap, it's very tedious and I'm getting there. But the good news is you can't tell that the white's a bit different once you start wrapping, and the fenders tend to blend in a little bit better too, so she's getting there. We've escalated with the side splitter game. We're moved on to ABS plastic because I got so sick of making these 24/7. So this is a little bit better material. Schulman says signboards were 40 to 60 and these are 100 a piece?
Yep.
And where can someone get these? Because everyone always asks.
ABS Orlando has them over in Kissimmee area.
Your local plastic supplier doesn't have the ABS Orlando.
Just look up ABS plastic places and they'll have them. There's a bunch of thicknesses and a bunch of colors and patterns and stuff like that. So it's pretty dope.
All right, I definitely did a bad job on the other side, but I learned from my mistakes and cleverly placed this one so it kind of dives between the vents. Look how much better this one is. Show up close. Other than this one little bubble that I just realized right now that I'll press out with some heat, like, I feel like I did a pretty good job with all the curves and everything. And I'll show you the other side. Come over here. We caught that vent. definitely makes a big difference. You got the blade? So we ran out of vinyl and we're resorting to stealing the stickers off the other fender. And believe it or not, on the other side we got it to work somehow. This wrap line is really good quality and it actually makes it somewhat easy. Just gotta be careful not to stretch it. The new front fenders actually flow pretty well. Can't really even tell that they're an over fender, which is good because I hate how they look on these cars. With all the stickers and everything, it kind of blends in and it's not as in your face, except from back here where you can tell. So now all I gotta really do is tow this car out and then it's almost done. It's been a long day, I got a ton done. Still gotta finish towing out the R32. Johan's helping dialing some stuff on the Evo because we gotta run. Man, is this thing looking good. Finally put the BCs in the rear. Still need to play with the height a bit, but I'm excited to test drive this. Just so stockpiled with cars. Not feeling the best. It's been a long day. No idea how this video came out. I hope you guys are hyped on some of the stuff that's been going on. It's been so much going on. So many cars getting dialed in, so many cars getting made to look better. We're actually gonna go bowling and try to have a little bit of a relaxing night. So appreciate you guys, and I will see you tomorrow.